Welcome to another Empties video. I have an entire container of empties as well as some loose units that have fallen out. Oh my god, let's make sure I've got everything together. I've already started a bag for Beth, just of some goodies that I don't really use anymore, so let's get into it. First things first, I have this Swash Osis Plus Shine Spray. They have put this in new packaging, so it does look slightly different these days, but it's a shine spray. So this stuff is amazing. This has been a favorite of mine for about 10 years. This is a repurchase and I love it. So obviously putting oils in your hair to make it nice and shiny is just one way to go about things. Okay, you can go out. Bye-bye. But this is really nice just to brush out curls if you guys like to do a beachy wave like I do. I simply just spray my brush. It's got to be like one of those soft paddle brushes and then just brush it through my hair. It just adds the shine, evenly distributes it. I do want to repurchase this, but on the other hand I also want to try the Sebastian Professional Dark Oil Silkening Hair Mist, which is a similar style of product. It's the same style of product really, isn't it? And it smells really nice, like kind of masculine fragranced, which I do really like. So I would like to try that next, but in future we'll probably most likely repurchase this as well. So next up is the Fleur Peach Skin. I only have an empty of this because I had to pour it into another container for my daughter because she really likes this. So she is big into her like body mist, you know. This is a really nice, it's obviously peach and it's a very clean kind of a spritz, but their actual components need a lot of work. So the mister has broken on this, and I have another one where the little tail is also broken off. So they really need to improve that, but it is very delicious. This one's a little bit like coconutty as well. So very nice like that. Next up is a cleansing oil. This is from Madagascar. Well, no, it's not. What is it? Skin, whoopsie. Skin 1004. I don't know how to say this. I obviously got this from Isla Beauty, and I do like to double cleanse, so with an oil first and then my face wash. And so this has been okay. I think it is meant to be used dry, so I was making a mistake of using it in my shower, so I don't think it works as well that way, but it is a nice light oil and it doesn't have much scent and it doesn't sting the eyes, which a lot of oils sting my eyes, so I do like that one. Would I repurchase it? Maybe. At the moment I'm using the Shiseido oil, which I'm really loving and doesn't sting my eyes either, so it's a good oil. May or may not repurchase. Next up is this teeny little Dove deodorant. I love this scent. I remember when I was a kid, when I was 8 years old, I went to the Gold Coast, and for some reason I think my granny had given me a bigger full size of this, and so this scent literally reminds me of holiday. Love it. Holiday in the Gold Coast, 1999. Fuck, what a time to be alive. And I love just carrying these little ones around with me. They're so cute and convenient to use, and I love the scent, and it doesn't irritate me. I have very sensitive, like underarm skin. Next up is another skincare product. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. This is the 30ml. As you know, they are refillable, but Mecca doesn't sell the refills at the moment. Says that they're out of stock, but I just don't think it's something that they do stock. I mean, I just don't know why. Why? I obviously have a bit of resentment, but I really love this. Looks amazing under makeup. It just gives an instant plumping, hydrated look. So it works very quickly, which is why it is nice under makeup. So speaking of makeup, it's this L'Oreal Infallible Grip Vinyl Liner, and it's got this really interesting little handle so you can really grip to it, and it's one of these style, what is it? It's like a paintbrush, so you paint it on. I really like, the color's fine, whatever, and it lasts fine, but I find it so hard to do eyeliner with this style of pen. I much prefer like the felt tip. This is the MAC one. I much prefer this style, so I actually only bought this because me and my husband went to see Good Charlotte and Bendigo, which was amazing, and then last minute I decided that I wanted to wear lashes, and I was like, oh, I didn't even bring my eyeliner, so I was rushing around and bought this, and I just regret not taking my eyeliner because this just made it that little bit harder, but obviously it all worked out in the end, but hell no, do not love that. I'm going to give that one to Beth actually, so let me just look at my little bag. I do have a bigger bag as well, so anything for Beth I thought this would be a big enough bag, but I'm not sure at the moment. But let's just go through this one. The first thing is this little Mecca ornament. This is their Moment to Shine eyeshadow topper, and this is a really nice topper. You can see I've really used it over the festive season, and they're very smooth. They remind me, sorry, of the BYS. Is that the brand? Yeah, the BYS makeup brand. How they do like really thick eyeshadows, and you can see it's so shimmery and beautiful. You do not even need to wet this product at all. I'll just put some on now. Who is it? Come here. I think, like, I just don't like the packaging at all. The product itself is nice enough, but I do have the little MAC eyeshadow. Is there someone here? Is it the post? I do have my MAC eyeshadow that I like to use, so I thought maybe Beth would get a bit more use out of that, but let's see if the postman is here. So unfortunately, it's not the postman. So, false alarm. Anyway, so I thought Beth might enjoy that. So next up is the Live in the Moment Mecca Max palette. So these are the colours. They are so fun. I really loved the green one over holiday. Let me show you that. So friggin' pretty and so glittery. But as you know, I don't like to have a lot of stuff around if I'm not using it. I actually don't know why I'm giving this away, because I've just put some on and it's just so pretty. I think it's just the inconvenience of the packaging itself. It's just like very bulky, and I prefer like my smaller kind of eyeshadows, so I'm feeling like a bit of regret. So the next two things, this is crazy guys. These are the Venus palettes. Well, this is the Venus and the Prelude. I remember wanting the Prelude for so long, and I wish I had gotten it sooner, because by the time I got it, I was just like not as in. I still have the cover on it, and I think I have actually used it a couple times. These are so pretty. Obviously my favorite color is this one. Stunning, but I don't really use blue eyeshadows. I think if I was 21, fuck, this would go crazy. Like, so good for clubbing and stuff like that, but I don't really use blue eyeshadows because it just doesn't really suit me. And then the Venus palette, I actually got a fair bit of use out of it. You can see from these two colors, but the other colors not so much. And I think again, well, there's the pink one, but again, it really is like packaging. And unfortunately, I was doing that thing where like they're so pretty, and so I just didn't use them that much, because it's almost like saving it for something or just not incorporating it into my everyday, which is really annoying, because it's like I wish I had have used it when I really like loved it, you know. Next up is a lip liner. This is from Bare Minerals. This is a really nice brown color. This is a very smooth lip pencil indeed, but that is just a bit darker. It's a very deep chocolatey reddy brown. Unfortunately, it's just too dark for me. And then this color, which is High Standards, this is a shiny lipstick from Mecca Max, and it's just like a 90s brown color, so it's a good lip combo for sure, but I just don't really use lipsticks all that much. I prefer my lip balms. So if you don't know, I used to work with Beth, and she does really colorful, like creative makeup looks, so she has similar taste in makeup like as I do, so that is why I specifically like give it to her. Next up is actually a product I'm working on like a first impressions right now. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Soft Matte. This is in Swan, so Beth is a similar color to me, so I'm gonna gift this to Beth, but this is just like, I do not like the finish. Like, it's gotten trapped in some dryness and like some wrinkles here. It's not that I'm like super wrinkly or anything, and I just don't like the finish. Like, I do not prefer a soft matte. It's just so much more like obvious. And like back in the day when I worked in an office, I loved like the matte look, because the makeup had to hold on for such a long period of time. I've only just started my first impressions, so I'm going to still upload that video, still give my opinion, but I really do not see myself using this again whatsoever, so I'm going to give that to Beth because she's a similar skin tone to me. Next up is this little luxe body wash. Do you guys remember when this came out? This is called Evenly Gorgeous for Evenly Gorgeous Skin, and this is the one with the shimmer in it. This smells amazing. This is so friggin' delicious and buttery, and just makes my skin so soft, and it actually leaves a really nice scent. I love this, and I think this was only like $4.50 or something, maybe at Kohl's, I don't remember, but I love it. I remember when this came out, if I had been able to have this as a little girl at like 12, 13, I would have just been gagged. So this is just so cool. Love this so much. Definitely will repurchase. Another oldie buddy goodie is the Nivea cream. This is obviously the one in the tin. You can see that we've totally used this. So me and my husband use this. This is nice for the face if you're feeling like a little bit sensitive. I really like it on my face when I just need a really intense cream of an evening, because I do use retinols and things like that. I always put creams like on my hands, on my elbows, feet, knees, etc. every single night. So this is just so nice, and this is like not actually that cheap. In my mind I used to think this was like really cheap, but I think it's like 10 bucks a tin. Is that cheap? I don't know. But anyway, love this stuff. We'll definitely repurchase, and really great for men, especially if you have a man in your life who's incredibly weathered, which we do not love that. Next up is the To Save Face SPF 30 facial sunscreen. This is nice. They have the SPF, this is Mecca Cosmetica, sorry, and they have the 50 plus as well, which is a little bit thicker, and the difference in protection between SPF 30 and SPF 50 is, I've got a hair on me, is not necessarily that significant. So I'm okay with SPF 30. This doesn't really smell like much. It's very thin, easy to rub in, and does look nice. It doesn't disrupt makeup or peel off the face. Anyway, this is so gross. It's got hair on it. This is the Peter Thomas Roth. This is the gold eye mask, and this is the only one that didn't like make my skin sensitive, and it did leave a nice glow because it's got the little glitters in it. So I think it was more from the little glitters than from the mask itself. And I do have a little bit like left in there, and it was fun to use. I just don't use masks like this very often, and it is a bit cluggy as well. Like it doesn't fully dry down. And also I think this guy or whoever owns this brand may or may not be racist or something, so I'll be glad to have that out of my house, all the bad juju out of my house. Next up is my 2 Charlotte Tilbury setting mist. You can see I've nearly finished this one, but I have totally finished this one, but I'm going to keep the bottle because I'm going to fill it up, because if you guys saw my last haul, you'll know that I got the Big Mama one, and so I will be filling these up. But I wanted to show you in my empties so I could discuss yet again how great it is, because it actually leaves like a film on the face, and so I'm able to wear my foundation without having to powder, which is really nice because I have crepey under eyes. Next up is this Bubble Slam Dunk Hydrating Moisturizer. Now this is actually, oh, this has got a little bit left, but that is so what my daughter is like, to be honest. This was actually my daughter's, and she really loved this range, and it came in like a intro pack, like a 3-pack. So she got the face wash, the mist, and the moisturizer, and she's really enjoyed using it and trying it, and it's nice for sensitive or young skin, I should say, because it's like hydrating, but it doesn't have anything major in there, no major actives. This is the Mecca Max Night Duty Hydrating Overnight Jelly Mask, and this is finished. I love this. This is very affordable as well, but I suppose that's beside the point. It's essentially a mask, but it's not a peel off like jelly mask, but it's really nice to really deeply hydrate. You get that really glassy look before bed, and then you wake up and your face is just absolutely glowing. And what I love about this is because it does have simple ingredients, so it is good for young people if you've got young people in your life needing skincare, but even for myself, my skin can be very sensitive sometimes if I've done IPL on the face, or if I'm sensitive for some reason, or if I've gotten a bit sunburnt or anything like that. It's nice just to have simple products that are going to work and deeply hydrate without lots of actives in there. Same goes with this La Roche-Posay Hyalo B5 serum. This is a hyaluronic acid serum. Again, really nice if you do IPL or microneedling or any treatments to your skin, where because afterwards you do need to use the more simple products and simple or no active ingredients. So this is really nice. I enjoyed using this, and I am totally finished. It is a bit gloopy, like jelly. I wish it was a little bit thinner, like the formulation, like a little bit runnier, but other than that, I will definitely repurchase, and it's very good for my sensitive skin as well. I don't know where this lid came from. Oh, this is the lid for my hairspray, so I will be keeping that. It's good to know where everything is. Next up is the Nutritive Hair Scalp Serum. So I enjoyed using this. Is this the one I'm thinking about? Yes, it is. I did enjoy using this. This took me, I think I got it last March. I think. I did include it in a haul. I got it from Adore Beauty because I love getting discounts off Adore Beauty, and it was nice. I actually felt that it was like almost ritualistic. Like I enjoyed using it with my scalp massager. It was a really nice slip for that. I can't say if I noticed any big differences with my scalp because it's like I don't have a lot of dandruff or anything of that nature, but just very nice to have in the routine. Would I purchase something like this again? Yes, probably. I don't know if I would spend as much on that type of product because I don't see any major like anything, not like the 8-hour serum that I absolutely love. I actually saw a noticeable difference with the smoothness of my hair, whereas with this I can't say that I really noticed anything. This is the Nutrimedics Nutri-Rich Body Cream. This is from their apricot range. I love the smell of apricots. You guys may already know I love the satin oil, the spray oil. I go through that like crazy because I love it so much, and so I just definitely love the apricot oil range. This is nice because it is that little bit runnier, so it's got a lot of slip to it, and of course smells like apricots, so it smells really nice and makes my skin really smooth. I feel like you can get these for a really good deal on the Nutrimedics website. You don't have to know a consultant, which is really nice. It's not like you've got to talk to someone or nobody's going to try and upsell you or anything like that. This lasted me a long time, probably over a year, because I do interchange my moisturizers, but I really loved this one and would definitely get it again, especially when I need to top up on my satin sprays. Now the last thing that I'm looking for, I'm going to see if I can find it. I've actually lost the bottle, but the last thing I wanted to talk about was the Nutrimedics Apricot Face Wash Cream, which is such a nice, I've totally finished it by the way, and I was so excited to actually finish a skincare product. I'm always excited to finish any product because, you know, I'm just trying not to be crazy consumerist scumbag, but anyway, it is such a nice cream face wash. It's gentle enough I can use it to take my mascara off. I don't know if you're meant to use it around the eyes though, so I'm not sure if I can actually recommend that. But it is a really nice soft face wash cream, and it's just nice on the skin but doesn't leave you feeling really dried out, and that could be because of the apricot that they have in it. And I really love that. I just bought it to try it, and I hadn't seen anyone talk about it or anything like that, but I just bought it last time when I was buying my body satin oil, and I really liked it. I would definitely purchase it again because, as I keep mentioning, I do have sensitive skin, so it was really nice. It didn't break me out, it didn't create dry patches, it didn't give me hives. Some products do, like I do get hives from some products, so that's something I watch out for, but that was really nice, and I feel so good that I finished it, and it was just a really nice product to use. So that's actually something I would highly recommend, and I think would be good for different like age brackets as well, because it is soft and gentle on the skin, which is really great at any age. But that's all my products. I'm so happy because a lot of these products are actually empty, not just stuff I'm getting rid of, although I do want to do a makeup collection video because of course we're doing renovations at the moment, so I just want to kind of go through and show where my makeup collection is at the moment. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this inspires you to finish some products or maybe try some new products and repurchase, and I'll see you in my next video.